Okay, let's just see how it goes. Obviously a little higher level than recommended, so I'm sure these first few stages aren't going to be too terrible. Rally. Didn't get a 2, but I can search. Can just grab Great Sword. I think this will get there. Just wasn't 100% sure. Not quite. Alright, we'll sack a turn. I think I'm going to leave those retained in my hand. Just grab the charge shot. And then utilize those for that. Would be this turn 4. Ooh. The greedy guy that likes to eat a lot of things. Ballista. Pass. I know I didn't go into Deluge, but I don't believe I'll be needing that, at least for this cycle. That kind of was a pretty poor hand. Could go Grandmother. How much is Whirlpool gonna do? Actually a decent chunk. Morale boost. And just K-Ron them. Feels a lot different playing with a real deck rather than me just keep creating it over and over again. It is nice to be able to use our saved out a little bit though. All I needed was one K-Ron card here. Alright, doesn't want to give it to me. There we go. Let's see what level 2 goes up to. I didn't get to see if I was type advantaged, so this is blue. Pleasure into Rally. Could just grab another ejection and go like Rally and then just do this. Don't know if that'll full kill. Not quite. should dot kill though. I'm just gonna get rid of that to get rid of some, clear out a little bit of space. Start getting these retains built up for the final hit on last guy. Can even save Softy for it. That should clear. Do I want to just use that? Sure. Alright, and then I think Softy will clear. You really need to make an Orlea Softy build. Something I'll probably do tomorrow. Keep looking for some cards. Deluge. Can go into Ballista Black Hole. That was a lot of my futility generation right away. Honestly, definitely need to just make like a Cassius or something, and the cycling will be a little bit more synergistic. Also, might go my other build with Kayron, the double AoE build, because it kind of just looks like I want to go AoE, 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 AoE in these initial stages at least. Like, I have a double brand. I think I might have a triple brand of Annihilation build, actually, so just utilizing that will be pretty good for this. Gonna draw a few too many cards here. Just do that, and then I'll cycle. Looking for one more attack. Maybe just you, and do like max reload stack. Will Veronica kill? Or just do that too. Be safe. I want to see what level they are. I'm not sure how fast this is ramping up. Okay, so level 1 was 30, 35, 39, and now we're getting into the 43s. So this is getting closer to where I'm at. So I doubt things are going to be dying that quickly. And then it looks like Barrel's going to get up there. Okay. 4-3. Oh, now we're single target. Got no card draw for that opening. So this might be me sacking a turn, kinda. Just pass. And that should be able to do turn 2. Grab Vulture, and then I can go heavy weapon. And unlimited strike, I guess I can go to. Grab another Vulture. And then Will that kill? And just kind of like hold those in hand for next turn. Then I should just be able to nuke. Yeah, I want a softy build. That looks juice. I think I could have just went barrel, but I think I get a Silver Veil proc out of this. The combos are endless. I do wonder how much difficulty this ramps up to. Could get pretty tough if it gets to like level 60 towards the end, I guess. I'm really not sure. Maybe they don't go past the 50 cap though, just because it's the first one. Hopefully I'm just a little more over leveled for it, because if you got to be a little bit stronger than this, I feel like it's going to take a minute. Didn't get something to kill? Really? That's kind of annoying. Guess I'll just Gloomy Godmother and pass. Get that built up. That almost kills. Can just do... That would for sure kill. Let me just do you. And maybe draw into the next one. Yep, cool. And pass. And then we can go on the train one more time here. Whirl around. Okay, level 4 is 47. Still blue top, good. I don't have to change anything up. You could also reset this a bunch of times and get like perfect hands, and I feel like, you know, it's gonna be a lot easier too, because some of these starts are not it. I think this is gonna be a 2-turn. Start building up these charge shots. Yep, just go into you. Is there anything else I want to like get started on? I think I'm good. I think I will go for like a softy play here though, just to kind of get my hand cleared out. Almost is gonna kill. So let me draw into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm just gonna clear this out and get enough to kill with like an injection, and then I'll use the double barrel stuff to kill the last guy. Activate Retain, activate Vulture. Wish I had one more Vulture. Silver Veil. And then finish it off. Which one's the stronger one? That one? Okay. Grab. What do we got in here? Anything good? Sure. Deluge, Echo, Firing Pass. What do we got for Sir Kowalski here? Another Sir Kowalski. Gear bag. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, geez. All those ballista procs. So let's go into you. Just pop 1. Pop 2. Guess this is going to take 2 turns. Maybe all the ballista procs will get me there. I could Nyx too, but I think I'm just going to be patient. Let's do this. And then I'm going to get Kayron ready for either last turn or whenever I draw it. Kind of wish I didn't draw there though, because that would have been nice to AoE here. Didn't know that was going to be the next card. Can Nyx into some other stuff. Get rid of you. Maybe an Oath. Could get rid of a Ballista too. Repose. Into Gear Bag would be a million cards. What do I have left? An Elimination, Whirlpool. Okay. Guess I can just kind of go into that. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, should be good. Drop 1 off. Wish I would have got. I think if I do literally that, it'll kill. Just do 1. And this is where the Ballista would have been cool to have. We'll be able to use Kayron though on the last cycle. What turn am I on? Oh, I missed it. I'll look in a second. So heal. Pop you, cycle for 1 more kill. Didn't hit anything. Guess the Ballista should finish. Or I'll draw that. That works. I do have a lot of futility in the deck though. So it could be a little bricky towards the end here, but drawing that kind of shores it up. Never mind. Okay, now we're in the 50s. So I might have to start restarting to get better hands. Just things like that. Now there's only 2 mobs. This is a pretty bad turn. Could go unlimited firepower into a greatsword ejection. Could go sensor. I think I'm just gonna go this. See how much damage this does. Not much. That was kind of a bad starting hand for retain to, like, you know, clear that last stage. Obviously this is a lot better. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Now I go ejection, pass. See how many it takes. Will of Light. Pretty good here, actually. And pop you. Then kill next turn. Softy. Okay. Or now. Almost. I think that was 5 turns, so, or 4 turns, so I have a little bit to work with. 1, 2, 3. Again, not the best start here. I think I'm just gonna drop Godmother down and forgo some of the ballista for now. My Veronica was a little stronger. I think I'd clutch or rely on her a little more, but she's not particular. Like, she's got some really bad gear. Kind of just slap some stuff on her to try this mode out. Should kill. Oh, it might not full kill though. Let's just go into Kowalski. That should be enough. Okay. I can go you, or I can just, how much is that gonna do? I can go into you and then just kill the following turn if I don't do enough damage. Oath for 1. The juiciest of oats. That is a lot of gear bags. Could go that and then draw. That's AP next turn. Repose. Okay, I'm just gonna kill and then I'll kill him the following turn. Since it seems like Annihilation is gonna be like the last discard, there it be. Okay, 57. Now we're starting to get a little tankier. They're past most of my character's level, except for Kayron. Sensor into cast gear bag. And then, yeah, this one was kind of a tough start. Don't really have any thing to retain effect into. That would be good. So I'm just gonna trigger that and then pass. So hopefully turn 2 is a little bit more exciting. Can go this into rally. Into Will of Light. See how much that does. I'll get the Silver Veil proc. Then can go pass, I guess. So this is turn 3 I'm going to be hitting now. So this is the absolute longest I want to go until I can kill. Can go... kind of want to set up for the next turn just to make it go a little faster, just in case I need the help on Kayron's turns. Go to Guilty Pleasure. Grab another Vulture. Last one. There's a charge shot in there too. Okay. And then this will be good to kill. And then have those pumping. Maybe growing will grow into another softie. Not really. Okay, I can't get anything with that because I can draw with Rally, but I won't have a deck yet. Unless I'm missing a card draw somewhere. Don't believe I have one more. Go like that. Wish I could draw one more and this would have been a little better. Maybe I should just went for him. Overthinking it a little bit too much. The dot a kill. I was thinking I had 3 cycles for a second, but that was like the last turn for the team comp. Didn't have to keep saving retain there. Okay, he's not one tapping anymore. So let's set up Deluge. Let's set up Firing Preparation. Let's... I think I'm supposed to go into draw here. This is also just like nice to just pop. Pass. I wish I had a futility. The Agony build-up's kind of interesting. I feel like going Sir Kowalski's a little risky just because if I don't get any attack, it's going to kind of suck. Okay. Go for Pose. Do that, draw a few cards, draw a few more, and get you up for ego. Get Kayron last turn, and that should be good. Ooh, that last one lives by a little bit. Gloomy. Okay, 62, getting up there. Dark affinity, blue affinity, perfect actually. Got weakness on both. Sensor, or just go into guilty. Want to get those retain cards started going. Got a couple. Could draw a card. That is a lot more card draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I got my retain card stacking. Now, it would be nice to get a couple vultures going, but let's see how much damage this will do. Obviously, it would have been a little bit nicer to have a couple vultures. Could probably go like you, draw. Forgot I had the draw. This doesn't really do anything. Willow Light's nice. Setting up for last turn. And pass. Heal pass. Kind of sucks that I didn't get some early vultures here. Still 2 in here. Great sword would be nice too. There's one more, but then I can't cast. Then I can't cast anything else. Which is fine. I can sack one more turn. I'm getting a little low. But this should be enough to kill next turn. I'm at turn 3, which is fine. Attack, grabbing attack, huh? Can't do that, but it's interesting for the last 2. Okay, so do this. And then I will be, should be able to just nuke last boss almost like entirely. Okay. Not quite, but it's gonna hit pretty hard. Can do that. Into, can I grab another vulture? So maybe this will take 2 turns. One, 2, 37. Yeah, I'll just do you into the AP boost. Kind of see where I fall after that. I should have done this. Well, I guess I didn't know I was gonna get, like, so I could have had one more, so I technically could have done the whole thing, but then I'll just wait 1 turn and hopefully finish him next turn. I guess I didn't do unlimited firepower now and a softy. That's pretty nice. So softy, and then do that. Deluge. Source. Brand. How much is that going to do? It's going to break them all. But I won't be able to draw anything. Because this was not really a great hand, actually. I guess I will do it, but not as happy about it. Godmother Echo. Guess I could just draw quick. Gearbag Source is pretty good. Into another Oath. The Oath's kind of meh. Draw 3. I'm just going to cast this because I know I'm going to get something because I can Nyx too. Maybe I'll get something. Do that. 2. Man, I wish I had like one more attack, but I don't want to Nyx. I think I'm going to save some juice for the last turn. I think I'm going to keep. Just do that for a big dark hole. And get that out of my hand so I don't keep retaining it. Okay. Almost killed. Do this. And guess I'll just do that. Now I need to draw through my whole deck to find the dark hole. Okay, let me do this. And just cycle 3. What's left in here? An elimination. That could be pretty good. Yeah, let's just cycle 3. Do you? I know I could have Kayron ulted, but kind of just wanted to see what I was going to get. I think I'm going to pass. And bombardment. I kind of got lost in the sauce a little bit. I forgot I was going to give it all my futility, but it's going to work out. Cap myself. And I'm just going to do this for a little bit. But I should have probably just popped with the 3 futility I had. I was playing a little loosey-goosey. Pass. That took 5 turns. Starting to take a little longer here. Okay, here's 8. Now I'm at 67. Still got the right elements though. Or type advantage. Sensor. No, I'm just gonna go guilty. And have all my stackers going. Didn't draw any vulture ejections again early. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is kind of annoying. Still not drawing them. I should have done unlimited. But let me do this and see what I get. Do a softy. Can't quite kill. I don't think that exactly kills. So I'll do that. Pass. Oh, I didn't know I used the vulture, but it should be fine. Okay, I'm on turn 3. These are pretty stacked up, so I can kill that. So rally, grab another vulture, and great sword. I know I didn't activate Will of Light, but I think I'm fine. Yeah, this should get real close to killing. Two cycles is throwing me a little bit. I'm like trying to plan for a couple more turns. So I think that was 3 turns, so I have 9 turns with Kayron right now. So I think I'm in a good spot for this one. I know I didn't do firing preparation, but I kind of like having a little bit emptier hand, to be honest. That into Godmother kills everything. Right? Well, I guess maybe not you. Should kill you now, though. Hopefully I get a futility card next turn. That into Brand. Pretty good. Almost a full kill. Jesus, the cycling goes crazy. But I'm not drawing into anything. Just unloading the clip. But the clip's empty. $71. Veronica's strong in the end on that one. Okay, let's see how many turns this takes me. Please give me... Oh, I wanted like 3 vultures. I just wanted to go immediately in. That's kind of a bad start. Retry. Give me something. What are we talking about here? Nice. There we go. I'm about to say, I'm sick of getting shafted on these starts. Think I'm going Vulture rather than just like retain. But retain looks pretty powerful as well. Especially for last fight. Because these guys are getting a little tankier. turn 1 was fairly weak. Turn 2's looking a lot better. I think I'm gonna go unlimited, guilty, into maybe this. See how much damage that is. Keep these charging up. Get contaminations, huh? Go Tuffy, Swifty, draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That doesn't really do anything here. Still missing 1 vulture. Go into you. The only thing about using the charges is it's kind of it's not great for like the next turn. Do those still hit me if I hold them? Handful. Okay, can I cycle out of... Can go like you. Will. This is kind of just to clear out the deck. And rally. And will into, or I could go charge into will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's like 250. It's not quite enough to kill, so I could just do that. Okay. Well, does this have Silver Veil in it? No. And then I will do this and grab another Vulture, and then I can Silver Veil last fight. And I should have all my Vultures. And I'm turn 4. Can will again. Does do a lot. Will, Vulture, Silver Veil. Next turn, let him go. Kind of wish I drew into a little bit more. Can also do that. Okay, let me try will. Have Softy for next turn. Should be able to kill next turn. Okay. There might be one ad left though. Nice, I got a few Vultures. So let me Softy. Do that. Kill. Beautiful. How many was that? 6 turns? So I only have 6 for Kayron. I think that was 6 turns. So, okay. Deluge into Repose. That is not what you want to see. Really wanted to see an oath. If I'm not getting an oath, guess I'm just going to do this into you and pass. That's a pretty weak first turn, but that means the rest of the turn should be pretty juicy. Circle Walski. Man, I'm drawing all the common cards in the deck. Literally everything is in here now. I have nothing but a water arrow. That's bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could just cast the gear bag. Turn 3. And then go to turn 4. And then I'm going to be able to draw my whole deck though. Yikes. Okay, I might just do this and see where I go, because I'm going to lose a few cards here. Yeah, I lost one. Okay, so I'll oath next turn. Let me just put Pendant up. Pass. Or do I want to go Nyx and try to make a turn out of it, I guess? With Source. Kind of like having that AoE up though, and then being able to go into Kayron's ability, because I'll have strategic starting point still. Yeah, this one's a little tricky because I kind of got a really awkward draw. So let me just do this and see where I'm at next. It kind of happens sometimes with Kayron though, but it did not need to happen on this particular turn. Okay, now I just want the Dark Hole. Also, I wish my version of Mika had a search card. I actually have one with it, so I could just grab Dark Hole from deck when I wanted it. So do that. Into strategic. Let's see what I draw here. Okay, no Dark Hole. It's at the bottom of the deck, and so is Brand. Could Gear Bag. Let's just do this. See what I get. Alright, so I have the cards I want in there. So, do you Gear Bag into it and then I'll recycle deck? That doesn't sound bad. Okay, I'll do this. And go. Gear Bag into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, that's crazy that those last cards actually, because like Annihilation kills, and I don't really want to draw both of them here. That's just an unfortunate setup. I guess I could proc utility oath into 1 and then draw 1 for last turn. It's just that kind of gets rid of my oath, which kind of sucks. That procs Gear Bag too. Can't realistically do that. Yeah, that's just annoying. Just kind of annoying. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get the grandmother up. Big boss. That's gonna do 1,000. Draw. Let's see what this gives me. I don't want to create a ballista yet. That's pretty good. I could just do that. The only problem is I don't have any way to play Dark Hole when I draw it now, since I got rid of all my... So I might draw Dark Hole and not be able to play it, is one of the only problems. Not drawing Dark Hole would be kind of nice, though, because the next time I get it, it's going to be, like, gigantic. So let's just see what happens. That's kind of nice. I got rid of all the crap. And then pass. But that is a lot of my card draw. Could always go into Nyx, though. And then try to just Dark Hole kill this. It might not full kill, but it should hit pretty hard. Rather do that, and then I'll draw into Dark Hole next turn. Okay. %, huh? 80%. Nice. Alright. Last stage. What are the types? Okay, looks good. Alright. There's level 71. So I can go... Again, a little bit of an awkward start. I guess I'll just go Gear Bag. Interesting draw there. And then pass. Great Sword pass. And just forego Sensor Will of Light. Let's see what Guilty Pleasure gets me. Activate Annoying. And I'm about to let that guy take an action. Can draw 3. Kind of want to get Charge Shot stacking. So let me grab Charge Shot. And then I'm gonna Guilty 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those contaminations are gonna start hurting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Could do that. I'd like to draw before I do that though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have to like get down 2. Guess I could go like you. And gosh, I wish I had a few more zeros. Okay, let's see what this gets me. A rally, and I have 2 vultures left. So rally into charge. This would give me 1 more point, so 2, and then I could do another 2. I could draw into another rally or attack or rally. I don't really care about the retain triggers. Sure. Activate Softy. Do I have 1 more left? No. And then Get one more. I guess I'll just do that. Wish I would have got one more silver rail. Pass. Okay, turn 3. Can do cultist. And then do this. Oh, I wish that procced it too. I could do that. What is that at 800? I don't really want to do that. What's the last one? Rally. Wish I could proc this vulture and for sure kill that, but not 100% sure if that'll kill if I do this. Do it that way. 1, 2. If I had one more. Like, I know this will probably kill. It's just that like that does so much damage. I kind of want to keep it for next phase. Whatever. Let's just do that, and then I can kind of like double EP turn after turn a little bit. So let's do you. And rally. Got you. Wow, I'm making a lot of contaminations here. Wish my hand was full so they couldn't get in there. That's a lot of contamination, huh? Holy! So turn 5 here. Okay, so I have 7 turns on Kayron's side. Black hole, firing deluge. Sir Kowalski. Okay, let's just do this. Black hole. Nice vanity. Could just pass. But I guess let's see what these top 2 are. They weren't anything great. Okay, that's kind of a wash of a turn, so maybe I draw. Little Brickville right now. Oh yeah, that's the other one. Guess I'm just doing that. That pass. Pretty weak hand. Godmother Echo. That's nice. At least I can stack up a little. Okay. Nice, into the second oath. And then I think I can kill 1, 2 attacks. At least I can go into Grandmother, I guess. Do you. Could do that as well. Do that. Pass. Kind of wish Kayron would have popped up for the last fight, but looks like I'll just have to use hunting time. Okay, if I go Echo, what's left in here? Just another Echo. I'm gonna do this, and then pass. I wish I didn't just draw those. Those would have been really nice for next turn. So I don't know if I have like a great other draw here. Oh, that was actually a good top deck. Okay, never mind. Okay, so just take you out. And then do that. Vanity. And if I draw a dark hole, it's pretty good. Could chunk here. Chunk and pass. And don't want to shield. I don't think I need to shield. Do that and pass. What turn am I on? Turn 5? Okay, so 6. So I have 2 turns to kill this. Okay, we're good. We're good here. Good. That was pretty clean. It's pretty clean. Nice. Alright, last level. And it is 75. 50% damage to targeting attack cards, 1 per turn. Okay. And for full transparency, it took me about an hour and a half to beat this stage. I didn't want to post a video for 2.5 hours when the whole video is an hour on just one stage, but it wasn't Team 2. Team 2 could do a cycle in 4 to 5 turns. It was Team 1, and it was just stacking barrels damage up. I think I'm going to say it in a little bit, but I'm just going to edit it for the final clip that I killed him, just to shorten this video down. But as long as you're building your barrel a little bit better than mine with like a really strong charge shot focus, or even Orlea with a really strong softy focus, you're going to clear this a lot easier than I did. And yeah, so just keep that in mind when you're looking at this final stage. Everything up to this point though is pretty easy, so this is going to be the last like difficult one to do. I think I've gotten an opener that's actually going to be able to do it. So let me rally. Can clear. Can draw. Okay, if this is charge shot, I think I'm golden. It is charge shot. Okay, that's big. Okay, I should have enough scaling now. And then could go into this, clear the ads out. Yeah, if I had a bit better of a barrel build, I don't think this stage would have given me as much trouble. But my barrel build is a little weak, especially for I feel like what you need for this stage, like a double charge shot, like a really good retained charge shot build would like melt these guys. But that is not really what I had, so that was perfect. Okay, so now I can go boom, boom, proc all of these, so I'm really scaling hard, and then get rid of some of these burns, I guess, because we're on turn 3. Yeah, this is like a perfect start to what I want to do. I should have passed and just, you know, let the other burns retire, but it should be fine. Since I already did that, keep scaling. And then look for barrel or vulture EP ability. There's Calypse. So I can grab the vulture from that. Go annoy. Can go annoy. Get rid of burn, and I'm on turn what, 4? and keep scaling. Could go overpower as well. Go overpower into annoying, pass. Get rid of burn. And should have used the unlimited firepower there, but guess I can just do it now to do it, but for shield. Alright. And now I could just one tap him. But I think I'm gonna go draw into... Get in that Will of Light would be nice. So I'm gonna get Will of Light next turn. Scale a little bit more. 400. Obviously that kills, but I want to save that one if I can. Grab launcher. Okay, grab launcher. Hit there. And then does one of those kill? Not really. Okay, maybe I will just go charge and then didn't want to use it though. I think I'll still be fine, but really did want to try to save that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So get rid of you. Go into Will with double Vulture. Hit the Silver Veil proc. And scale. I can scale one more turn because I'll do it in 7. And then I should be able to kill everything. And then as long as I don't get a brick K-Ron turn, I should be able to clear in 5 for next stage. So then I'll pass, retain the gear bag, and then we'll go for a kill next turn. Ooh, losing that guilty pleasure kind of sucked right there. That would have been pretty nutty here too. Okay, can it go into Vulture? Can grab a charge shot. How much do I have? 3? And then I probably will break shield. Because this does 13. And this does 5, so 26. And he's got 3k with the softies, with the Vulture proc. Can I get a Silver Veil proc? I probably can. So let me just grab Vulture. And then kind of want to get rid of this burn, but I think I start activating these and then just go into a big charge. Just chunk them and then gear bag will proc. Chunk, gear bag proc. See what I get. I got nothing too crazy. This would have been nutty turn before. So I got charge shot. Vulture will kill. I might be 1 short. So let's just do this. Break him. And then kill. Okay, this should be the run. Didn't want to mess it up. Alright, I got 5 turns. Can go... Dilute. Let's see what I draw. Can go elimination into 1 draw is pretty weak. So I could go deluge, firing prep. Elimination. Yeah. Then AoE. Freezing both of those sucks. Okay, and as long as I can get some combo with Oath next turn, I should be good. Didn't get exactly what I wanted, but I have a lot of draw here. Still bricking pretty hard. Wow, that was a complete brick. If I got Echo, one of the 3 Echoes there. So this is going to be turn 3. Turn 3, so... Okay. I think I'm okay. Let me just cast this. I think I can do it in 3. Do you and guess give myself waves? No, I'll save that if I draw it again. Just pass. Okay. On brand. Okay. Echo. What's left in here? I have a source of water. So, Echo, draw. Let me just rally. See what I get here. Poison gear bag. That doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Draw 3. Then I can repose. How much is this gonna do? And how many turns did I say I have? I'm on turn 3, going into turn 4. So I really need to kill him this turn if I can. Which looks like I'm a little short. Draw that source of water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can draw the source of water. The only problem is the next 2 turns, then I don't get an oath. Guess that's... no, I still keep oath. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can repost. Yeah, repost, and then I can kill. Repost. Go into... you. And then do you. And kill. Now I got 2 turns. And I have an oath. So as long as I get another... Yeah, there we go. That should be a clear. Perfect. Okay, let me repost, see what I get. Pretty much nothing. Still have 2 turns. I could even do like this. Into a Kayron. And then black hole. And then oath next turn into some kill with the AoE. Do that. So how many do I have? So Sir Kowalski into a Brand of Annihilation would be good. Some rallies. I have a lot of hits. Okay. So let's take a peek. I do create that ballista though. That's pretty good. So do you... That's a brick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, still good. Rally. Another Sir Kowalski. But I think that only gets me 1 card. And then I have a bunch of utility I can draw to. I have the echoes I can draw to. I can get into Brand. Yeah, that'll be enough to kill next turn. So just pop you and pass, and I'm good. Sweet. Finally beat this. Tricky, tricky. Alright, that's a 12 turn. Actually, that was an 11 turn clear. Just because I got a good Kayron turn. Okay. So, Dimensional Twilight. I feel like most players are going to be able to get to 4 very easily. And then I didn't really struggle being level like 50 for the last couple days, you know, and grinding out some stuff. I didn't really struggle till level 10. Everything else was pretty easy till 10. And then my barrel build really suffered. If I had 2 of these charge shots in there, I do think I could have made it work a lot easier, but yeah, had to like actually formulate a quick combo turn, and it took me like probably 30-40 attempts. So I'm not going to show all those attempts, but it did take me a significant amount of attempts to get 10th basin done. Everything else was one shot though, which feels nice. Can get these rewards, and let's just go over everybody's builds that they're looking like right now. Alright, here are the characters for the run. This was Kayron's stats, his partner, his save data, his potential, his memory fragments, and I do not have any ego on him. Veronica. She was very poorly built, so if you have a better Veronica, you're gonna like clean house. Here's her partner, wasn't even leveled up. Save data was just draw me a bunch of cards. Honestly, that's really all she was there for, is just to cycle. And I believe I used this save data, and then it was just getting a little too inconsistent. I needed more dedicated card draw. And yeah, so I switched to this build, and it felt a little bit more synergistic, and just has a little bit better AP gen, and like Riposte is free, which helps a lot to get into those combos. And then Mika was the last one on that team. Her stats are looking like that with Nyx, which I don't even know if I used Nyx more than like once, so definitely not needed. And then she's just on a draw heavy build, and I think I initially had started with this one, but I just needed a little bit more consistency and a little bit more rally AP gen, so this one worked out perfectly. And then my second team was Khalip with a little bit of crit, Wilhelmina, which really isn't like, you can use the other counterattack one, but Wilhelmina was doing me good. And then I have the quad vultures with all damage effects, and Silver Veil on rally and greatsword. Then a little bit of potential, still on not even like complete set, and I have no ego. Barrel is looking like 36 crit, Rosario's maxed out. This is the save data I ended up beating the stage with because I needed that super retain build. But I had been using, I believe it was like this one before. I was just kind of messing around. But you really need a lot more consistent builds. So I had to go into my little toolbox and get the better builds out. And Orlea. Oh, let me keep going. This is the potential for barrel. Memory fragments was just leftover stuff. Complete leftovers. Like, I don't have very good stuff at all on him. Her. I don't know why I keep calling him her. But I'm completely maxed out on my Manifest Ego. I did go for the Haru banner a little bit. Orlea is honestly on pretty bad gear too. Little Arwen. Her save data needs a lot of work. This was like my 3rd or 4th run with her. But the double attacks were really great for getting exactly what you needed in your openers. So would highly recommend those. And potentials working on it. Gear working on it. So a lot of blues. And no Manifest Ego. But that's what I utilized to clear out the harder game mode, I guess, in the game right now, until we get something a little bit tougher for Dimensional Twilight. And yeah, if you guys are liking the content, I stream pretty much every day for at least 2 or 3 hours. And yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.